Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is March the 24th, 2022. We're going to talk about Polkadot today. Try to give you all a price prediction, try to give you all where the new run is going to be in the market so that we can be prepared and actually get positioned so that we can actually win in the price move. So if you guys want to join me, let me say, first of all, welcome. Yeah, this is HueFin, also known as HueFin News. I give you all the news according to the charts. I try to anticipate where price is going to go without being confused. I simply look at price bars and volume to grasp where the market is where the market is headed. So if you guys want to join me, well, go ahead and do that. Hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to the channel. Tap that bell notification as well, because you do not want to miss out on the videos that I am producing to make sure we stay one step ahead of the competition. All right. So real quick, you guys can see I did a price prediction into the market in Polkadot right here on March the 3rd. And you all can see that I was anticipating the price to go up in Polkadot, and the market has done just that, right? So we're not necessarily amazed or excited to see the price in Polkadot go up, because we actually anticipated all the way back on March the 3rd. So what I'm going to do now is get rid of this. So if I were to get out the market now in this particular price prediction, we'll be up 14%, 13.99% right there. And I'm going to get rid of that, and let's try to gauge where the price in Polkadot is going to go now. Let's try to figure out where price is headed. So first things first, let's zoom out. Let's try to take an overall view as to what the market in Polkadot, where it's been trading. And you guys can see that the overall trend into the market in Polkadot is still one of higher prices. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to extend this ascending line, because the trend in Polkadot for the long term is still intact. So we don't need to actually worry about the price in Polkadot going down just yet, because the buyers has confirmed a whole bunch of trading days, especially towards the ending of February, beginning of March, that it wants to hold the trend. That's massive. We need to know that in order for us to really grasp how strong the market is. And so far, we will still know, as long as price stays above this ascending line, that the market's going to go up. So that's out the way. So now overall, generally, we're going to be leaning more towards being bullish. We're going to be leaning more towards seeing the market as stronger than it is weaker. All right. So check this out. I got this horizontal line right here into the market in Polkadot. The price is now trading above it. So that's going to be our next area for us to focus in on as price continues to go up. If the market in Polkadot was to come down in price, right? So let's say the market in Polkadot comes down and we bounce off of $20 and we still go up in price, we definitely know that the price is going to go up. So not only are we seeing the price in Polkadot maintain this ascending line, under any bouts of weakness, if we come back down to $20 and the market still holds support there, the market is even stronger, right? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to bring this up just a little bit higher, so we can try to follow where the next area of problems is going to be. It's going to be around 2250. Okay. So as the market in Polkadot continues to give us this uplift in price, we need to keep our eyes focused on 2250. Right. We're just going to stair step our way higher as price continues to move higher. We just want to be prepared for the selling. Whenever the sellers are in the market, we want to be prepared. We want to make sure that we come through and take out our profit before the price goes back down. So the first area is going to be around 2250. Now I said around 2250, not exactly at $22.50. All right. Then my second area is going to be up there towards 25. So those are the two levels that I'm looking for the market sellers to appear. All right. So let's look at this on the 3-day time frame here into the market in Polkadot. You guys can tell right here as a learning lesson that these 3-day price bars was indicative of the market selling, right? And the reaction that we want to see is price to go down. Now, the market in Polkadot did not go down, but instead the market went up on a very wide spread. The price even closed on the high of the bar. So these following 3-day price bars right now, this is the result. What we're seeing right now in Polkadot is what brought on what occurred on these 3-day price bars of not seeing price react negatively to price moving lower. That tells us that the buyers came into the market right there, right alongside our ascending line. You see that? Okay. One thing I want everyone to realize and understand is that you got to believe what you see on the chart, because Many people may thought that these 3-day price bars that the market price should have fell, but then the buyers told you, no, we're going to bring this price up higher. So that's why this market in Polkadot is still getting some uplift and movement higher in price. And so far, looking at this on the 3-day time frame, it looks to hold. Look at this on the 2-day. This 2-day price bar right here still tells me that the market in Polkadot is still wanting to go up in price. So even if we were to see weakness, like I said, $20, maybe a little bit lower than $20, I'm still anticipating that this price in Polkadot is still one of strength right now. This is Polkadot on the 5-day. So you guys can see it here. We are now breaking across an area that the market over the last 5 days could not trade above. We're now trading above it now. All right. Let's look at this on the 2 weeks time frame. So you guys can see this here on the 2 weeks time frame into the market of Polkadot. So far, we're looking good. But take a look at this. We still got 3 days left. So I want us to be prepared that the market now may not look the same in the next 3 days and 15 hours. So even though we might be playing strength on this particular forecast, be prepared that weakness can still come through in the next 3 days and 15 hours and completely close towards the low of the bar. Pretty much like what we saw here. Okay. Let's look at this on the monthly time frame, since we only got a couple more days into the month of March before it finishes, and so far it looks decent. All right, we're not seeing no high volume right now. We still have 7 days, but again, look at that volume for March. It's completely dry. So all of this selling that occurred during the month of November of last year, all the way to the current month, we've seen the volume dry up, which means that the sellers are actually leaving the market. They're actually completed with their selling. And once that happens, you would expect the price to try to go up just a little bit at least, right? Yeah, okay. Now, check this out. Yeah, go ahead and drop the price prediction into the market. The Polkadot still looking for this price to go up. That first area is 2250, all right? Right up here. So that still gives us another 8.89% market movement higher in Polkadot. The second area, like I said, it's going to be around 25. I would say around $24.25 to 25, all right? And I'm going to bring down the support area to the market in Polkadot towards this ascending line, okay? So we know as long as the market price in Polkadot continues to give us the strength, as long as it continues to trade above $20, even this long-term ascending line, we're going to anticipate the market to go up in price. Now, again, we might just hit this horizontal line and come back down, and then the weakness will really start to show and price ultimately collapses. It can happen. That's why I wanted to give you all that first price target of around 2250, so that you don't be scared, you don't be nervous, you can actually get prepared and take the bag, take the profit. And then if we do break 2250, then look for the market to go to $24.25 or even 25, around that vicinity. Okay, so that is it. Now I want to know, you're part of the team, right? You're one of our subscribers. You guys have been paying attention to how I've been creating these videos, these price predictions, these price targets. Why don't you give it a shot? Yeah, go ahead and try it and let me know, where do you think the price in Polkadot is going to go as we approach mid-April? So just try it and see where you think the market's going to be in mid-April, and we'll see what happens. Make sure you maintain profitability, and as always, trade different.